Right, good morning Interbet fans and welcome to the preview for Scottsville. This is the Wednesday meeting and that's the 10th of June. So we've got a 10 race program. Pentrometer is 22, which is perfect for the horses. 10 races, as I said. Inside or outside track, not sure. Never published, we don't really know, and this is one of those things that really should be at the top of the list to publish where we're racing. Anyway, let's accept that it's probably the inside track. We start off with race 1, and that's at 11:25, 1200 meter. And the favourite here is Trickster, the What a Winter from the Justin Snaith stable. Anton Marcus aboard it. And I didn't think this ran a cracking good race first time out at all. It probably improved quite a lot, but he's got plenty of trying tackle, Justin, and he'd know whether it's any good or not, but I don't see any value at even money. The horse I'd like it as an each-way bet is Mrs. Player. Warren Kennedy, Gavin Funzel. I think this filly will improve a lot. Remember, it ran in very soft going first time out, and that wouldn't have suited her. What are the rest of them? Emerald Palace, a Patala Palace from the Robbie and Shannon Hill stable. There's a bit of money around for this. And Patala Palace, well, he's got a cracking good one with Pete Stain. He's not a bad stallion at all, is Patala Palace. Race 2, Maiden Juvenile Plate fillies, 1200 meters, and as with race 1, first timers, check them out, cantering down, see what the story is. But your 5 to 10 favourite is Keep the Lights On, Justin Snaith, Anton Marcus. No winners have come out of this form line, and that is a worry. But who knows how good the rest of them are. My Lady didn't run badly. Its first start behind Stella Act, I thought that wasn't a bad run. And definitely comes into the race with a chance. The rest first timers, so it's very hard to tip them. As I said, wait for the betting, wait for the canter pass before you do your bipods. Race 3, Maiden Juvenile Plate, 1000 meters, and here I like Louis Goosen, Billy Jacobson winging it. I think this is a very, very good runner here. A big price and certainly worth having a close look at. Your favourite is Spring High, Dennis Dryer's runner, Garari first timer. And then Paul Reeves has got Captain Opie, didn't run too badly first time out. There's nothing out that form, and Shaboom ran unplaced yesterday, so that doesn't make it too complimentary. Vars Illusions ran a couple of good races. Marcus jumps off that. I see Marcus got no ride in the third race. That's quite interesting because he rode that the last twice, Vars Illusion. So why not? San Andreas didn't put together a bad barrier trial, but big strong horse. Will be interesting to see how he goes. Race 4, first leg of the Pick 6, Maiden Plate fillies and mares, 1000 meters, absolute three-cornered contest this. Astute Vision, looks to be ready, got good form, gets Nguani, not a big plus. I wouldn't have thought seeing Marcus ridden it the last twice. Got to have a big chance from draw 1. To do Ron, Yogas Governor, Stuart Randolph, got to be a runner. And Channel Allure, they all come out the same sort of form lines. There's about length between the three of them. Jabu Jacobs rides this one again, and it depends whether they're running on the inside, the outside, or the middle. And I would think that we stick to the inside when they've haven't had any racing. Race 5, Maiden Plate, 1500, and here's what I consider to be the right horse of the day, Donald McDonald. I think this horse ran into some soft going last time. He did barrier trials, weren't bad at all. It looked like he was readied up. He drifted in the bedding like you can't believe in the 1200 meter. By ideal world, this is a much better race for him. Red Rock Canyon with Marcus aboard is the favourite, and I think that gives you an opportunity on Donald McDonald. I would have thought if you change the jockeys around, Donald McDonald would have been odds on. So certainly worth having a little look at that one. Race 6, fillies and mares, 1600 meters. The Down to Earth won 2 very good races in a row, but they've both been on the poly. So take that with a pinch of salt. The best horse in the race, I think, is Perfect Air. She's mixed it with some of the best fillies around, and if she's fit and well, the Dryer stable haven't been firing yet, but if she's fit and well, she'd be very, very hard to beat. On the doubles, of course, and distance winner. Connect Me, there's not much between Connect Me and all these others, but draw 12 is going to be difficult for Gates because he's going to have to be wide awake at the gates. They look like the ones. A relay seems well held by Perfect Air on Cape Town form. Race 7, Pinnacle Stakes, 1600 meters. Well, Twist of Fate's the best horse in the race as well. And you know, when you look at the best horses, you've got to be with them. If they're fit and well, he's going to be hard to beat. There's a lot of horses warming up here. Cat Daddy, It's My Turn, Jack of Hearts. Master Magic might improve. Have a close look at him. Seattle Force, good loss, but I think that he's going to need more ground. Born to Perform and Gigi's Dynasty. There's nothing between these two horses, and they will be there in the finish. Whether they can beat Twist of Fate, I'm not sure, but they've certainly got to give them a bit of weight. They're giving them 5 and 3 kilos. That's 7 and 5 kilos at least. That's going to make a difference. Azor's Catamar's runner, won 2 good ones in Cape Town, and then ran not badly behind the Golden Toucat. Tough race if Twist of Fate doesn't win, but I think you've got to put in Born to Perform and Gigi's Dynasty. Race 8, merit rated 91,000 meters. Here's where it gets difficult. Skidoo looks like the best horse. He's got Marcus aboard him, got great form. Boeing City, I like the look of this filly with the 4 kilogram claimer. We got the money last week because this kid is not a bad 4 kilogram claimer. When they take 4 off its back, got to have a chance. Got 59 still, so she's got a lump to carry around. Candy Galore, the Gareth Van Zyl runner, I think this will run extremely well. Warren rides it, got 60 on his back. Yes Sir, I Can Boogie's fast, 63 and a half. Hard, I would have put an apprentice on her. Kingsmead, he always runs well, and he will be running on at the death. Prince of Venice got some sort of chance, as has Wolfgang. It's an extremely, extremely difficult race. Most horses come into the picture. Race 9, 1200 meters, merit rated 78. Speed of Night, I think this horse is the right horse. Vaughan Marshall, he gets him ready. Keegan DeMello rides this. I think this horse will just about win this. It won a maiden last time. But certainly, you know, he's unexposed, this horse. He might be quite a lot better than one thinks. He's out of Captain Al mare. Constantine's the old knocker. He's always there or thereabouts, and I think that he's a big danger. What are the rest of them? Well, you've got to put in Lataba maybe. Got to have a chance, but not that good at Scottsville. I think he's better at Greyville on the Poly. It's one of those races as well. If this horse fluffs his lines, Speed of Night, anything can win it. Race 10, 1200 meter, merit rated 78. I make an absolute 2-horse race. Go Man Go's my top choice, 5 to 1. I think he's worth having a little each way strike on. I like this horse. I think he's got ability. I've been chasing him around with Calvin. Haven't been able to get the ride. Gareth Wright gets a chance. Just a guy thing, got to be the big danger. They look like the two that will fight it out. I'm going with only those two in the last bit, and certainly take them floating bankers in the quartets. Well, great day's racing at Scottsville. Nice to see the track, and it will be great to be back there. From me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, you have a great day, and let's hope we get the cash.